scouted 2 mule deer bucks foraging for food in a blackberry patch. Find the patch and you'll be in a perfect hunting spot. At the edge of the patch, mount your tree stand and then use your rattling antlers to lure them in.
Hello everybody, we are back here on Cabela's Outdoor Adventures 2010, and we're going to continue where we left off now. I'm pretty sure, I think we've already completed this. I believe this is the albino elk one. Oh, it didn't save it last time. Well, let me just get through this spot again. I didn't know that it didn't save last time, so that's a little unfortunate. So I'll be back once we finish this side quest. Alright, well, I just completed it, so now we can get back to where we left off in the previous video here on Outdoor Adventures 2010. So we're gonna go over to get, I believe it was a couple mule deer bucks. So I don't remember how big these guys are gonna be, because as you guys know, it's been years and years since I played this game. Guess this is the location though. Yeah, I guess this is the place. That is the blackberry patch right there, so this is definitely the place. I guess we actually have to go down there and actually get in the blackberry patch first. Yeah, there we go. Now we can head to the tree. You can mount your tree stand in the tree nearby. There we go. Perfect. That is so cool. These animations are honestly really good, especially for being such an old game. There they are. Do we have a deer collar of any kind? Yeah, we do. Okay, nice. That's actually going to be pretty useful for sure. So let's see what we got to do. Oh gosh. That's not too bad. Relatively easy to do. Honestly, for the most part, these later Cabela's games were actually pretty good. That's cool. I mean, it's not the worst grunt I've ever heard. It's honestly not too bad. I think we're gonna shoot the far one first and then go for the second one.
Goose, they know your position. Find another tree for your stand and use that call again.
I cannot believe that shot didn't hit heart. Wait, what? That's actually kind of confusing. I did not think that would miss. I mean, it's possible that it moved as I shot, but I didn't think it did. I mean, either way, they do come right back, so it's not that big of a deal, but I am very confused. Very, very confused. Interesting how they come out this side, but I mean, not gonna complain. Easy kills for me. If I can manage to actually hit shots this time. Yeah, how is that not? I really want to know how that isn't a good shot. Yeah, it's very strange that those shots are not connecting. I guess maybe there's a little bit of bullet drop. That's the only thing I can really think of. Is that we might have some bullet drop that we're dealing with, but there shouldn't be that much, honestly. So now we only have one left. And it shouldn't be too difficult to take it out, it's just over there. So I guess we'll call it in, and then should be able to get it pretty easy. Yeah, it's walking straight in. We can actually take it right now even. Let's aim a little higher and see if we can maybe get it to connect this time. Because last time I think it might have just been bullet drop. It's really hard to say though, because I feel like we were at a good angle. We're not that far away, so if we're talking real life, there wouldn't really be too big of an issue hitting it. But I guess we'll see right here. Well, that went a lot better than the last time. So, at least we got it down. That was probably one of the roughest Probably one of the roughest little missions that we've had so far. Not exactly my best shooting, but I mean, we'll take what we can get.
All right, tagged him and bagged him. Nice work, buddy.
Did
Now
not
let's
hit
head out
heart.
on the water. Idaho's got some great fishing waiting for you.
Yeah, sadly we didn't get hard on that. But, I mean, we got lungs, so second best. So let's head out to the lake and do fishing like they just said, and we'll see what kind of fish we're going to be going for here.
Idaho also has excellent fishing for smallmouth bass. Head out onto the water and try to fill up your live well.
Ooh, smallmouth bass. That's actually really awesome.
You need to catch your weight limit of smallmouth and bring it back to the dock before the timer runs out.
Alright, so that looks like the spot that we're going to need to go. Jump out of the boat, and let's see what we need. So for smallmouth, we can use these two. I think the shad wrap is what we're going to use here, so let's go ahead and get a cast going. I think we're going to need to go a little bit further. I think I'm going to have to get my release timed a little bit better. Seems like I'm not timing the release. Oh, there we go. It actually bit when I just let it sit there. So I guess you don't need to reel. There we go. First smallie of the day. 8-pound smallmouth. That would be a giant in real life. That would be an absolute monster. But it shouldn't be too long till we get another one to bite. Just like that. Ooh, that was right in the red. We let that one go a little long, but that is a tiny one. But even that is 5 pounds, and it really doesn't look 5 pounds to me. That would be maybe a 2-pounder for one that with that type of body size. So very interesting the way they do the weights and in relation to the actual size of the fish in this game. But overall, the fishing mechanics themselves aren't terrible. But obviously, most of these Cabela's games that are a mix of hunting and fishing are primarily focused on the hunting part.
Try to find another spot.
Man, that was actually a giant. We are almost at the 25-pound limit. We came really, really close to getting it right there. That right there would have been a world record smallmouth if this was real life. That's pretty crazy. Alright, so this should be perfect right here. This one should be more reachable by casting too. And yeah, we get right on top of it. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. And we got that one on. Line was a little bit slack because we had to go up to set the hook. But this shouldn't be too difficult to get in. Most of these smallmouths seem relatively easy to reel in, along with the crappie and the white bass from the last fishing that we did.
Need a different species.
Oh wow, that was actually, looks like a trout maybe. Yeah, that looked like a trout. So it wasn't the right fish, but at least we're catching stuff.
Hook 'em.
There we go. That looks like a smallie. Yeah, that right there is definitely a smallmouth, so this should be mission completed right here. And yeah, that's a smallmouth.
Make it back to the dock with your catch in time.
8.8 pound smallmouth. And we have way over the limit needed.
You're too close to the buoy.
Oh, we are absolutely crunched on time. We really gotta hurry.
Time's running out.
Oh my gosh.
Move away from the buoy.
Make
Are
it
we
back
gonna
the
be able
dock
to do
with your
this?
catch in time.
No!
Failed the challenge. The time expired.
Well, guess I spent too much time fiddling through locations and stuff, so we gotta be really quick here. So yeah, guess we gotta restart from checkpoint. Hopefully we can get this.
Set the hook.
Alright, we got one on. Hopefully this is a giant. If we can get a couple of the 11 pounders, or even a couple, or even 3 of the 8 pounders, we should be good. And that's an 11 pounder. That's huge. That's gonna really speed things up for us.
Hook it.
There we go. Fish number 2 on. That's another giant. This is another giant fish. And we got that one in too. 11.49. We only need one more fish. So basically, no matter what we catch here, this will complete it. This is exactly what we were looking for.
Hook 'em.
There we go. Oh, it's the wrong type of fish. That's gonna hurt us. It's the wrong kind of fish.
Throw it back. Not the right species.
Yeah, it's definitely some kind of trout. Well, at least it didn't dry up the area, so we do have one more chance here.
Set the hook.
There we go. That's a smallmouth. This should be game over right here. There we go. That should complete it.
With your catch in time.
12 pounds. Jeez, that is the biggest one yet. We got 35 pounds of bass in 3 fish. So yeah, I mean, it just goes to show that this game, the fishing isn't realistic weight-wise, but the actual like fishing mechanics aren't too bad for its time.
You made it in. That was some great fishing out there.
Nice, we completed that and unlocked a shotgun
Northern
scope.
Idaho has an awesome reputation for rainbow trout, and you're about to find out why. You need to catch a record trout and bring it back to the dock before your time expires.
A record trout. Okay. It needs to be 38 pounds. Okay, that is a little bit unrealistic, but I mean, it depends on what kind of trout species it is. Let's go ahead and equip. Which one do we want? Oh, it's a brown trout. Okay, that explains it. So the Rapala tail dancer will be the lure we're using. Hopefully we can get a giant pretty quickly.
Hook 'em.
There we go. Can't even see what this
Throw it
fish is.
back. Not the right species.
Well, it's not a trout, that's for sure. Just gonna try and get my line out as quickly as I can each time.
Try swapping out your lure.
Try swapping out your lure. Was this meant for the next one, maybe? Maybe it's rainbow trout that we're after, actually. In fact, it's looking like it is.
Hook 'em.
No wonder we were getting the wrong fish. These guys do fight slightly harder, but not a ton.
Catch and release. Not the right species.
That is, wow. There's a bass. I did not expect that. That looked like a pretty big one, too.
Hook 'em.
Ooh, that's a trout. That one's for sure a trout. There we go. But is it? It is. 40 pounds. Okay. That fish was a little small for being 40 pounds, but I mean, I'll take what I can get.
Nice catch there, buddy.
Nice. So we completed that one pretty quickly also. I'm glad we're making good time on these fishing ones. Ooh, we actually get to use the sight now.
The fowl are flying today. Use your duck call to start bringing in blue-winged teal, and shoot 10 of them with your shotgun before time expires. Good luck.
Shouldn't be too hard. So we got to get the caller for teal. Should just be the regular duck call. Looks like maybe 2 broke. Yeah, 2 broke. Oh, 3 actually did. There we go. So we got 3 of those down. Back to the duck call. Do a quick reload while we're waiting for them to get close. We have any others? Yes, we do. There we go. So that's 2 of them down. Another quick reload. Back to the duck call. And, oh, there's actually one more.
Only shotguns are permitted in bird hunting.
There we go. Should be one more since it seems they break in threes. Oh yeah, there it is. They don't call wing shooting for nothing. The only thing I hit on that bird was its wing. There we go. Yep, this is going to be it right here.
Nice shooting. Let's head on to the next spot.
I had to. I just had to.
Yesterday, I glassed a really nice billy up in these cliffs. Look for him up high and start to plan your shot when you see him come into range. Plan your shot carefully. If bad fall onto the rocks below these cliffs will crack a horn and ruin your trophy. Try to shoot him over a spot where he can fall down without hitting any rocks.
I'd forgotten about this. That is so cool. So what do we need? So we do need this gun, it looks like. Is there any other one that we can use? I don't think so. So we do have to go with the 270, but that is really cool. I forgot about the mountain goat. I forgot that Idaho had mountain goat. So we have to wait for it to get away from the rocks, it says. I think it should be good there. That looks away from the rocks. There we go. We took it down without damaging it. Perfect. I figured that would be a good enough spot to take it down at, and it looks like it was, so there we have it. Our first mountain goat. And honestly, their models aren't too bad. I mean, the tails might be a little bit thick, but overall this isn't too bad. I'd say maybe the horns are a little bit too thin at the tops, but then again, I have never hunted these guys in real life, so I really have nothing to compare it to besides what we have in Call of the Wild, so let's just go ahead and grab it.
I spotted a group of mountain goats winding up through some rocky paths over on the other side of the ridge. Find these winding paths, look for a higher shooting position, and bag another nice billy.
Alright, that should be fun. So we need to go up this way. I'm hoping we'll get to take out some sort of a trophy animal either this episode or in the next one. I'm guessing it'll probably be in the next one, but hopefully we can get something of decent size in this particular video.
Hey,
it looks
like
like
another great spot for Merriams Turkey. Move up into the glade and look for the 3 ground blinds I placed a few days ago. Get in one and use your turkey locator call to attract them. The turkey is less likely to respond to a call if the blind is placed downhill from their position. So pick your blind carefully.
Okay, so this is another one of those side hunts. This one is for turkey, so this should be fun. The last time we went after turkey, there wasn't really much to it. We just shot one turkey and we were out of there, so I'm excited to see what we can do here. So it says find the right blind. Now, I don't know exactly where all the blinds are, but oh, there's a blind there. There's also one right here, and then I don't know where the third one is. But I'm guessing, oh, there it is. My guess is this one will be good. This seems like it's in a good spot. It feels like this area was set up specifically for a mission like this. So let's see. Now we need the turkey locator call, which is right there. And that one is down, down, and right. There they are. Here's the turkeys. It's so janky trying to like move in the blind because you hit A and D to like move positions, but it's very janky looking, sadly. I'd say that Tom right there is probably the one we'll end up taking. He is alone. Although, let's take this one. We got it. Nice. So that is a Merriams turkey down. Very nice.
I have a feeling they'll be back. Move to the ground blind.
So we have one more tag. I thought we only had one, so I didn't shoot anymore, but I guess we did have one more tag. So let's go ahead and get to calling again. Let's move in our blind slightly. I think that should be good right there. Honestly, I think we're supposed to move. So we're gonna go to that blind right there. And hope we don't spook things on the way. Could be really interesting. I really wish you could prone, but unfortunately you can't, so we're just gonna have to do a little bit of stalking like this. If I remember correctly, keeping to the trees can kind of help with keeping you hidden. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that was almost bad. That was almost really bad. See if we can move over. This is the best we got. They're almost in view though. In fact, it says one's right there. There we go. Get this guy down if we can. Sadly, I can't aim at him. It's just barely too high. Go like... No, we can't go any lower. Well, that did the trick. Not how I expected that to go, but we got it. I would shoot another, but I'm pretty sure I'll get some kind of penalty for doing that, so we're not going to.
That's a real nice gobbler.
Nice. Got that completed pretty quick. So now let's get back to going after that goat.
Nice. You found the winding paths I told you about. Move atop the cliffs and find a shooting position. I've got a feeling these goats will be moving back through here any minute.
Alright, so where is the cliff? Okay, so it's clear up there. I'm guessing we need to... Oh, there's a tree stand tree. Interesting, but we're going to go up to the shooting position since that's what they want us to do. Yeah, so right here is the shooting position. Let's get lined up.
One thing to watch out for. Male and female goats have horns. Shoot the goat with the darker coat. It's definitely a male.
Interesting. It's got a really dark coat. I don't know how realistic that is, but... I mean, I guess it's easy to differentiate them because of that, but... I don't know how realistic it is for a male to have a much darker coat. Alright, they are all coming over now. I don't know where the male went. There he is. Oh my gosh. The way that thing... Oh my gosh. The way that thing screamed when we took it down. Gosh. That was amazing. That was absolutely amazing.
You can mount your tree stand in the tree nearby.
I wonder what happens if I do mount the tree stand. Is there
The tree
maybe
nearby
something
looks
else?
perfect for a
There's something else that can happen? Doesn't look like it, because we just have that one objective, so... It was worth a shot, though, but... Doesn't look like there's anything extra for doing tree stand. Let's go grab our goat. What are you doing here? I guess it was looking at the corpse of its fallen brethren. Well, let's grab this guy.
You got him. Great shooting. You're really coming along. Now it's time for Idaho's ultimate challenge. I've been tracking a very large elk bull to this bedding place and marked it as a waypoint on your GPS. This fella's a real world-class monster. You've got some tough hunting ahead of you. Good luck.
It looks like next time we're going to go after a trophy Rocky Mountain bull elk. Now, I wanted to kind of do that in this particular video, but unfortunately we've been going on for a long time, a lot longer than I was expecting to be recording this, so we're probably gonna wait until tomorrow to finish recording this. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to hit that like button. It does help the channel out a ton. Liking the video is one of the #1 ways to show your support. Helps recommend my videos to other potential viewers. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any uploads. I do post daily videos, usually on the Hunter or various other hunting games. So if you enjoy that, subscribe so you won't miss it. And I will see you all in the next video. Peace!